Good morning, guys. How we doing? It is the 10th of January and it's Sunday. Yay! Oh yeah, and it's 2021. It's not the other one. So it's still pretty nippy out there, and I've got some plans for doing some videos this week, although I'm kind of having to swap around doing things that I'd wanted to do because we're having to wait until Wednesday when we have some money to do the other things. So so videos will be slow this week, I'm afraid, and you'll just have to put up with Mawnin Moosings for a bit. I did put up a very quick one yesterday. I wanted to get outside. It's been 14 days where we had to do the self-isolation thing because Bam turned up on Christmas Eve, and Christmas morning we found out that his friend who he'd been hanging out with had COVID. So he turned up Christmas Eve.
He told us on Christmas Eve.
He told us on Christmas morning. It was Christmas morning, darling, when she rang. Yes. So, but it's now been our 14 days of self-isolation, so, and we're fine. No problems at all. Tani went to have a test, and his came back negative. Bam had a test, his came back negative, which means I don't have to go, which could risk putting me at risk. If it wasn't for our garden, I'd be going absolutely insane. I'm not going to lie. The fact that we now have garden furniture that we can now do up and what have you, and we can work towards getting some stuff done, kind of helps a lot. Actually, it doesn't kind of help at all. It does. It helps a lot. And yeah. I'm a little concerned about some of our plants that are out there because of the way that, oh, sorry about that, because of the way the weather. Have you been drinking? It's early. Stop it. Because they are frozen. If you'd seen yesterday's video, seriously, I had to go out there with my walker because obviously I've been inside for 14 days. I haven't been able to walk around. I haven't had a lot of space to do anything at all. So I'm having to go outside with my walker just to keep me upright. Hey me! So you got a few shots of the handlebars there for yesterday, I think. But trying to get across the grass with that thing, can I just tell you, don't try. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's frozen on top and then it's not. So all the grass is all like frosty frozen, what have you, solid, and then underneath isn't. So every time I went like a foot or pushed it a foot forward, it would get stuck and I'd have to wiggle it and then I'd have to go further, and it was actually causing me more damage using it than it would have done if I hadn't have bothered. I might have ended up on the middle of the grass, and of course Tani would have come out and laughed his tits off, but you know. However, I did manage to get some of the sprouting broccoli, and I know I had a brain fart yesterday. That's a romesco. That's a romesco. We now have 2 romesco. I honestly thought it was a broccoli. I thought it was another sprouting broccoli. It's not. It's a romesco, and we discovered that yesterday because cute things happen. Like little. I'm not sure if they're going to grow much bigger. To be honest with you, the amount of frost we've got, those plants aren't defrosting at all. And there's not a lot we can do about that because, as some of you already know, we're only allowed to have polytunnels up during the growing season because at the moment where we're living is a communal space, and to have them up all year round we would get in trouble. Yeah. So, part of the reason that we're trying to get somewhere else, but the rest of the reason is that this place is way too small for us, and we just don't have space at all. I don't have space for physio. We don't have space for anything. So trying really hard to get things done and what have you. So we'll just see how we go. We will see how we go. all we can do is hope, and just hope that the right houses come up. We are bidding for houses through the council, because, you know, that's what we have to do. And we're aiming for a place where we're on our own, where it's a bungalow style, like 1 floor. For those of you who don't know what a bungalow is, in Australia it's called a unit. Over here it's called a bungalow, but it's basically a 1 floor on the ground floor home that will have its own garden. There have been some bungalows that have been coming up, but they've got no garden. Yeah, which is sad. And considering around here where we live in York, allotment plots are anywhere between £80 and £200 per year. That's without anything else on top. That's more money than we spend on fresh fruit and veg every year. That's more money than we actually spend. So we have to think about it. And yes, it is a bit more expensive to grow your own. It can be. But if you have your own garden space, there's no reason for you not to do it. But like I said, here to get an allotment, you literally have to be rich. And that's not an option for us. Not at the moment. I mean, who knows? Things could happen. You know, we might have the next Christmas #1. We might win the lottery, Rodney. You know? Who knows? Who knows? But anywho, I'm actually going to be going live on Twitch today in about an hour, about 10 AM. And because I've decided that I'm going to go back to Twitch to do a live every week with my gaming, because I can actually do that now, and that makes me happy. It doesn't make me happy I can't play certain games, but it does make me happy I can play other games, and that makes me happy. I may at some point look at doing a creative stream as well there, and I was thinking that maybe, depending on how things go on this channel, maybe once a week I will do a live Q&A, whatever, on here. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But I need to take things step by step at the moment, and that's very much what I'm doing, because otherwise things could go pear-shaped, and we don't want that. We don't. We want things to keep going smoothly, so I'm doing things step by step by step, okay? And we'll just see how we go from there, really. Yep. What else? What else was I going to say? I don't know. It's just stay warm. If you're up in the north, stay warm. If you're down in the south, get under the air conditioning. Sit in a cold bath. Actually, do you know what I used to do in Oz when I got too hot? I used to sit on the tiles in the bathroom with a book. That's what I did, and it was the coolest part of the house. So guys, if you haven't thought of that one yet, get in the bathroom, sit on the floor in the tiles, because it's great. Okay, so anywho, whatever you're doing, be careful, stay safe, stay warm, or stay cool, depending on where you are. Look after yourself and each other, you know. Be sensible. Be sensible. This is not the time to be dumb. Okay, I will see you guys later on. And, yeah. But, for anyone who may be interested, which I very much doubt from this channel, I will put a link down to the Twitch channel below in the description. You don't have to. But it's just a bit of mucking about and being a bit silly, which I think all of us need to do it from time to time, okay? So, yeah, I will see you guys later on. Have fun. Bye-byes.